Hello everyone, can you hear me? I am here. Thank you so much to everyone that has joined the stream so far. Thank you so much. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. I was just making sure that I could watch the game and find a good way to see it. But it's so good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining. Just going to make sure everything's gone through, do my last few posts. And let's get into it. Sound is good. Wicked. I'm just going to check myself. Sound is good. Brilliant. We're in. We're in, lads. We're in. I'm watching the boys in the tunnel. I think we should talk about the team sheet first, shouldn't we? Thanks again to everyone coming in. Mandy, appreciate it. King Archer, hello. I'm excited for the kickoff tomorrow as well. It's going to be a really good one, actually. We've got, obviously, City versus Arsenal. That's going to be a massive game, isn't it? Like, I'm really excited for that one. So, yeah, buzzing for that. Yeah, should we do some score predictions, actually? DNA, 3-0. I said 4-0, didn't I, on the Joey show? I kind of regret going as ballsy as that, to be honest with you. I think maybe I should have gone with a 2-0 or a 2-1. Let's be honest, right? We've said for quite a long time, and our defence has been so solid. Like, we should be fine, shouldn't we? Like, the defence is actually really, really good, isn't it? Like, we've had a few clean sheets in a row now. Like, we should be solid here. The boys are lining up in the tunnel now. Like, we should be getting a clean sheet again. Like, we should carry on that sort of run of form. And then you think, yeah, we should be scoring some goals, right? So, like, let's look at it now. Team sheet. I was just watching that Spurs game, by the way. They only just scraped over the line in that Luton match, which was an interesting one, wasn't it? Okay, so it was the same back five. We predicted it, didn't we? We said that Sanchez was going to be in goal, Cole on the left, Silva next to Disasi, and then Cucurella. Then you've got Caicedo, Enzo, and Gallagher in the middle. Like, obviously, they're going to rotate, and we think they'll all be sort of fairly equal in terms of the way they move around. Again, it was an interesting one, wasn't it? Like, it was DNA. It was the excitement speaking. Like, I lost my head, didn't I? I completely lost my head, and understandably so, right? So yeah, we've got Caicedo probably at the base of the midfield, then Fernandes and Gallagher. Let's have a look at how this actually goes today, because I was fairly sure when I was watching it against Fulham that Gallagher was by far the furthest advanced. I thought it was like Gallagher is the 10 and then Enzo sort of basically is the 6 alongside him. So yeah, we'll see how that works, right? And then you've got Sterling on the left. We knew that Mudryk wasn't going to play because he wasn't fit enough. Like, and again, to be fair, I didn't think that Caicedo was going to play, to be fair, with the way that he was strapped up with his leg. So Sterling goes on the left. Again, I think he'll be there. Maybe Palmer will be there. Palmer will sort of be there on the left. I don't know. And then, yeah, Broja through the middle. So let's see how we get on today. So, Mandy, is there a bit of a delay on the mic? That's a shame. I'll try and sort that out for the next one. As you can see, I've got some graphics for this. Can you believe that, lads? I've got some freaking graphics for this stream. It's not bad, is it? For my first stream ever on YouTube. I'm pretty chuffed with myself, to be fair, to get those graphics up. But it also means that I've got to operate them. So we'll see how well that goes today. But we'll give it a go. I'm going to pull it up here. And yeah, we'll see how this one sets up today. I've got too many different apps up at the same time, which is pretty stupid. Yeah, I'd love to keep another clean sheet. Sanchez is a tough one, isn't it? Like, let's talk about Sanchez for a second. Like, I wasn't sure about him either. But come on, he has been decent, hasn't he? He's been really decent in goal. Like, he's made some very, very good saves. Fair enough, he's made some small errors with his feet, but I don't think it's been that bad, has it? I really, really don't think he's been that bad at all. So yeah, we'll see how he gets on today. I mean, anything other than a clean sheet today, you're sort of going, what the fuck, aren't you, really? To be honest with you. That one that he did against Fulham, where he just did a swan dive, that was a weird one. That was a weird one, wasn't it? Like, definitely one for the cameras. I enjoyed it. I love the hustle. I love the hustle. That's all I'll say, right? We'll leave it at that. And yeah, like, I think he is better than Kepa. I really do think he is better than Kepa. And Kepa hasn't been that good for Real, has he, either? Like, a lot of people aren't really fancying him at all. So we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. There we go. We got Pochettino wrapping up here. Thiago Silva as well. He's been absolutely immense. Absolutely immense. Conor Gallagher is still captain. Can you believe that? Respect to the boy. He is absolutely brilliant. And I am worried about him leaving. I don't know about you guys. Like, would you be gutted to see Gallagher go? I think I would. I think it'd be a massive shame if he did. I think it'd be a massive shame. Yeah, I am slightly, Stefan, yeah, I am slightly surprised that Broja is starting. I thought he would integrate him quite slowly. And it's interesting, isn't it? Like, does he now fancy Broja over Jackson going forward? Like, Broja played very, very well against Fulham. Obviously got his goal, deserved goal. I'm glad that he's starting. I don't have a real preference over either of them, to be honest with you. I like Jackson and I like Broja, to be fair. So I'm not mad about him playing today. And it will be interesting to see what Jackson does off the bench as well, because obviously, like, he can come in and make a real difference at the 60-minute mark. And let's be honest, boys, we haven't really had anyone being able to come off the bench at all, have we? So yeah, I think that is where we go. I'm just putting my headphones on, and let's start the clock, because we're going. We got the graphics, lads. Come on. We're starting with the game. We're 16 seconds in. Let's see if I can add a few seconds here. Come on. 21, 22, 23. Right. We're on. We're playing. I'm just going to move some stuff around here so that I can watch it with you lads today. Let's get into it. Oh dear. I've just moved my stuff around. Let's go. I'm so glad. Thanks again for everyone joining in here. This is absolutely brilliant. I'm actually going to move stuff. I'm going to move stuff around. How can I do this? Do you know what, lads? When you're first starting this off, it's not easy to get everything going. It's really not. But we're going to sort it. We're going to sort it out. I'm going to put the window there. And we're off. We've got too many midfielders. That's a very good point there. That is a very, very, very good point, to be honest with you. I'm scared about how many midfielders we've got. Completely terrified, to be honest with you. Like, Lavia isn't even fit. We haven't even seen him anywhere near the team. You've got the three that are playing today. And then you've got Ugachukwu on the bench, who's brilliant. Santos to come back. Casadei coming back. It's scary, isn't it? Like, it's really, really scary how many people we've still got to play. So, yeah, I'm not sure about how they're all going to fit in next season at all. I'm going to try and get things going on my iPad so we can have 3 screens going on. 31 of you. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined. God, this is mad. I really didn't see this coming, so I really appreciate it. All of you joining. Thank you so, so much. I know that a lot of you are here from the kickoff and from Joe's show, and I really, really appreciate it. So thanks to every single one of you for joining me and spending your Saturday afternoon with me. I really, really appreciate it. Thiago Silva then making a very, very good tackle straight away. And here we go. Colwill. Has he kept that on? It looked like it was all right. And then, yeah, well, maybe it's gone off. Enzo is sitting deeper, Mandy is saying, yeah, okay. I mean, I called it. I said it in the Fulham game. And I thought he would be sitting deeper. Let's watch this replay now. Colwill's there. Didn't look too far off, did it, lads? Didn't look too far off at all. Don't you just hate these 3 o'clock kickoffs, by the way, that we can't bloody watch this in any other way? It's so annoying. Like, it's really, really, it pisses me off. But we're here anyway. We're here nonetheless. Sanchez playing it around. I'm going to get some of the game audio in. Let me know if you can hear this game audio, lads. I hope you can't. But there you go. Because I'm going to try and hear some of the commentary. Okay. I like this a lot. Cucurella again playing it there off the right hand side. Where the hell has he come from? Can you believe it? That he's there on the right hand side. A guy that was meant to be leaving us, wasn't it? How do you watch the 3 o'clock kickoffs? Exactly, mate. Exactly. 4231 CFC. You don't. That's the answer. We're just watching it on TalkSport here. I'm just getting the audio. No, I'm joking. We're watching it. We're watching it. It's not easy. It really is difficult. It really is difficult. Yeah, the less pressure. I agree, DNA. I agree. I think seeing him over there, he's not expected to do anything on the right hand side, is he? So I think he's been brilliant. I mean, he's not going to be whipping balls in from the right hand side, but I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? With a 4 at the back, do you just let everyone just go defensive? You know, do you just sort of have everyone sitting, and let the midfielders do the running, and let just have defenders be defenders? But saying that, Cole now on the left hand side, that was an interesting one, wasn't it? That was a really interesting one. Cole just slapped it in from the left hand side. It was meant to be a cross, but it went basically straight at the goal. We're looking at Vincent Kompany there. He's gone with the suit cap combo, suit cap t-shirt combo. That's an interesting one, lads, isn't it? That's an interesting look there. So Stefan, explain the 3 o'clock kickoff law. Basically, there was a law back in the day that said that you couldn't broadcast the games at 3 o'clock because they wanted people to go to the grounds and watch the games from there. It's a completely archaic, like dumb rule that they haven't sorted, and we're still dealing with the consequences of that. It's mental. It doesn't make any sense. Every other country in the world, you can watch all of these games, and I miss it. You know, I was over in the States. You could watch all the games. I've watched them when I was in Singapore. It's just mental. It's just mental. But speaking of, Stefan, you said you're there from South Africa. Everyone else watching along in the chat, let me know where you're from. Be interesting to see where you guys are tuning in from all around the world. I know that so many of you have followed me from all over the globe. So yeah, let me know where you guys are and where you're watching from. I'd be interested about that. Be very interested. Oh wow, 8 a.m. in the US, DNA. Thank you so much for joining at that time. Bloody hell, you've had to wake up early for this. Isn't too bad, 8 a.m. It could be a lot worse. Carlos, Vancouver, thank you for joining in Vancouver. Love it. Oh, joining from Malaysia. Love it. Welcome. Yeah. God, West Coast, East Coast. I mean, everywhere in the States is difficult, isn't it? It's not the ideal time to be watching football. It was hard for us, right? When we were watching the pre-season matches, that was really difficult as well, wasn't it? For the people based in the UK, I remember that being quite tough. Oh, that was a great ball. Oh, Sterling in. Oh, that was a really good ball. Really, really good ball there by Sterling. For Sterling. You got to love it. You got to love it. Was that Disassi? I'm going to make a note of that, boys. I'm making notes for the video straight after this game here. Disassi, very, very good ball over to Sterling in the first half. I love that. South Africa. Yeah, we've got people from all over the globe. Love it. Welcome to every single one of you joining me today for this live stream. The first live stream on the channel. You're a big MMA fan, DNA. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Brian has to stay up for those fights when he's watching them. Right, Colwell, sorry, he's got it on the left-hand side here. Oh, he's kind of fluffed his lines, hasn't he, there? Sterling keeps it. Sterling keeps it there. He's got the ball. Do you know what with Sterling? He doesn't move it quick enough, does he? Such a shame. Such a shame. Right, I'm also going to do a little post for everyone on the YouTube channel to just say that we are live. Let's do that. Here we go. Add text. We are live on the YouTube channel. We are live now. Tune in. Look at that multitasking, lads. That was a very, very high shot by Cole Palmer. That went well over the bar. 8 minutes in, fairly even so far. I haven't really looked that dangerous. Bit of squash, gotta love it. Right, Broya's here. He's strong, isn't it? You've got to love the strength of Broya. That's what maybe Jackson is missing out at the moment. I'm not saying Jackson's weak at all. But yeah, bloody hell. Broya is a strong boy. Caicedo picks it up. We're looking very relaxed here, aren't we? It's looking very pedestrian. It's one of those games that you go, do we want to be attacking a little bit more here and being a little bit more aggressive? Because yeah, it's not that aggressive at the moment, and you want it to be. You want it to be a little bit more fast pace. Yeah, you're right, mate. Jackson is raw. I think he's not as raw as some of the other players that we got, to be honest with you. So I still think he's got something there. I still think he would be starting a few games for us. Look how slow this is. We've got to quicken this up, haven't we? We've got to really quicken this up. So we're playing it around the win probability there, graphic. We've got 43% chance of winning. Doesn't mean very much, does it? Doesn't at this stage. It really doesn't mean very much at all. But you got to love it. There's some boff in there doing some maths. Sterling is out here on the left. He's got acres of space. But again, slowing it down. Slowing it right down. Thank you for keeping me up to date on the scores as well. I'll try and keep up to date with it as much as I possibly can myself as well. Enzo is there making tackles in the middle of the park. You've got to love it. We've got to put these boys under pressure, haven't we? DNA saying that we're switching the tens. If you look at his position there, though, you know, Enzo is very much a holding midfielder here. Come on, you can see him. He's level with Caicedo. You look at it, he's right there. Right there with Caicedo. So let's have a look at the other scores, lads. Lads and ladies, joining in. Everton are beating Bournemouth. Wow. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. Bournemouth haven't been the best. That is a relegation battle, isn't it? Absolute battle. Oh, okay. Cucurella slips. Oh, you've got to love it. Gallagher breaking up play again. Come on. You can see there, Gallagher is right up in the number 10. Out of possession, he's right there. This is so much better for us, isn't it? Come on, you have to say. Like, I think Pochettino has been smart here now with the way that he's playing. And he's pushed Gallagher into his better position. He can get shots off, put pressure up top. They are rubbish, aren't they? Burnley. God, that was a pass to nowhere. Absolute nowhere. They're not looking good at the moment, Burnley, at all, as we play it out from the back here. I do think Enzo is better as a holding midfielder. They nearly pressured him into a mistake there, though, didn't they? You got to love his ball intelligence there. The way he can hold the ball, pass it back, he looks all right. Yeah, Enzo is playing in the 6 in the build-up. But even here in possession here, you look at him now, he's in line with the defenders, you know? Like, he's deep. He's very deep. And I like it. Gallagher's now also coming back in a deeper position to win the ball back. There's movement, which is good. I like the movement. I'm going to make another mental note of that. The movement was good here. Movement in the midfield. Gotta love it. Guys, I've got to make notes because I've got to talk about this maybe later on today. You'll have to let me know if you want a match review after this because we've got to think about videos over the weekend. And then you've got to think about chat tomorrow for the kickoff. Obviously, we've got the Arsenal-Man City game. That's a huge game. I can't wait for that. Be very, very interesting one. Don't know who to support actually in that game. And then yeah, we're back into the international break, which is a bit gutting, isn't it? How many of you guys and girls are watching the kickoff as well? Let me know. Let me know if you're going to tune in tomorrow to watch that. I recognise some of the names that are regulars on the kickoff, and we love you. I'm excited to see that we've got a good set of people on the stream tomorrow. Joey's going to be there, which is brilliant. And Sterling picks it up here. He's got it on the left hand side. He's done one. Oh wow, that was so close by Sterling. That was so close by Sterling. No way. You guys in the chat, you're ahead of me. You're way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. How are you that far ahead? Sterling whips it in. That replay was very good. Sterling should have scored that. Let's have a look. Can we confirm whether it's been a goal? They're pushing up. Let's have a look. Foster's got the ball. No way. Oh, you're right, guys. That was so bad. So bad. Right, Burnley are 1-0 up. Tell you what, we've had a lot of clean sheets. We've got to come back in this position now. This is not good at all from us. Very weak goal. I mean, we were right up there in the attacking half. Sterling had the shot, should have probably scored. And then they've just gone up the other end and scored for them. It's so bad. Let's have a look at this replay, see whose fault it was. So Colwell's gone up, he's pressed. We've missed out here. Could argue that Thiago Silva is out of position there. Weak tackle by him. Cucurella gets nutsed. I'm not sure I'm blaming Sanchez. I'm not sure I'm blaming him. But I tell you what, Cucurella and Thiago Silva, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. First goal. 1-0 Burnley. We didn't expect that at all. I didn't think we would concede today. And so, it's not a good start. It's not a good start at all. This is the thing, right? It's hard with Sterling, right? Because Mudryk has played so well. I think Sterling probably would have played, even if Mudryk was fit, because he probably would have been on the other side. But yeah, this is not good at all, is it? Come on. We thought we would be starting off really well here. We've had a few chances for ourselves. And we haven't capitalised at all. Not good. Not good. Big shout out to my main man, Miles Grover. One of my friends. He's watching the stream purely for my pain, because he's a Man United fan. And he's got it. He's got it. But how are Man United doing? How are Man United doing? Not good. Let's just say that. The phone is blowing up. The phone is blowing up. And yeah, it's not good. I've just been told I need to put Burnley 1-0 up. And I've done it. Burnley 1-0 up against Chelsea. 16 minutes gone. Are we going to come back from this? We are really bad against the low block as well, aren't we? Come on. We are so bad against it. So we're going to have to pull something out here. We're going to have to go really, really attacking. I can see Jackson coming on in the second half, playing two up front potentially, or Jackson off the left. We're going to have to go for it. Yeah, I'm not sure how we come back from this at all. Come on then, everyone. What do we think? Are we coming back? Are we going to get the goal in? We need one before half-time. Surely. Surely we need one before half-time. Not good. Not good at all. I'm going to lower you down a bit here, guys. You're going to see a little bit behind the camera here. Because I think I'm a little bit too low down. Let's raise it up a bit. 3-1 loading. I like that, Stefan. I like the confidence. Let's hope you're hoping for a Chelsea 3-1 and not a Burnley 3-1, because that would be bad. That would be bad. We're just so slow here. Colwell's just placed a ball over the top. No runners. Mudryk would have been there, wouldn't he? Mudryk would have been there completely. Pochettino's there. He does look fuming. They've said on the commentary there he looks angry. And to be fair, he does. He looks very angry. Not good at all. Going to move things around here. Here we go. And I love it, right? Because Brian and the team there, they've just tweeted saying that we should get everyone over to watch the game. And it's because we're probably 1-0 down. It's great, isn't it? Thanks very much, Brian. Really appreciate it. Send everyone over just to watch Josh crying, because that's how I feel at the moment. I feel like I am going to be crying. Not good at all. Not good at all. Sterling's over there. Come on. Right, I'm putting the chat down here, lads. I'm getting you on. I've sorted you out. I need about 8 screens to watch this game. Yeah, a lot of people are saying you're angry with the style of play. I agree. It's not good enough at all. Right. We just need to see more from Sterling. We need to see more from Palmer here. Gallagher is so high, isn't he? You've got to love it. He's pressing more advanced than Broja. Way more advanced. Broja's right up there. It's a bit slow. And it's just, we're not aggressive in the press enough. Oh, here we go. Gallagher's in. Nah, they've won it back. We need to move the ball up the field. You're right. And we need to be a bit more insightful up there, up top. It's just not good enough, is it? Yeah, Mandy, I agree. Every time I saw Palmer, he always did something good for City. And we've seen glimpses of that. Come on, haven't we? To be fair to him, we've seen really good glimpses of that. But not so far today. That's all right. He's just put a ball through, though. Commentator's curse. And Gallagher there. Not that exciting. Palmer and Cucurella being on the same side. Not sure. I love that you guys are so far ahead of me. I love it because you get to see the reaction. So Burnley here on the left-hand side, picking the ball up. They're in the penalty area, ball over the top. And he's completely fluffed his lines there. Palmer in the 10. This is an interesting one, isn't it? Because if you go Palmer in the 10, who are you dropping? Like, if you've got him, you've then got to drop one of Gallagher or Enzo. Because Caicedo's going to play, isn't he? He's the clearer option as the DM, isn't he? Let's be honest. So, you want to get... I think you want to get Enzo in the team, don't you? And then you got to drop Gallagher. This is what I mean, like... I don't think you can drop any one of those 3. And I was saying that in the show with Joey the other day. Like, I really don't think you can drop them. I really don't. I think they're just far too good. And Palmer, like, again, when we're talking about players that are raw, I think he's so good. I rate him, but he definitely has areas of his game that he needs to improve, you know? Here we go. Thanks to everyone that's joining from that kickoff tweet. Really appreciate it. And yeah, watching the game so far, we're 1-0 down. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all for Chelsea. And we've got to pull our fingers out here. Shall we have a look at the scores around the grounds now and see how everyone else is getting on? Still 0-0 in every other game. Everton are 1-0 up against Bournemouth. United are still drawing 0-0. Do you know what? I didn't realise this. This is going to be one to talk about on the show tomorrow. Maguire and Johnny Evans, the starting centre-half pair for Man United. I mean, if they lose tonight, if they lose this, there's going to be absolute hell to play. Lindelof apparently is at left-back there, according to my graphic that I've got. Whoa! Man United are in trouble, aren't they? That's scary. That's very, very scary for them. Thank you to everyone that's joining. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I'm buzzing for the kickoff show tomorrow. Make sure you tune in for that. It's a 5:30 kickoff, so I think we're streaming and starting for 5. Unless you guys tell me otherwise, let me have a look. It's a 4:30 kickoff. I'm wrong. 4:30 kickoff, so we're starting streaming at 4. Buzzing for that. Big group first. Obviously, Brian, Joey, Craig, and we got KG on as well tomorrow, so I'm really, really excited for that. That'll be a very good crew to watch the game tomorrow. Obviously, all of them are absolute legends. I can't wait for that. But for the time being, we're watching Chelsea. Yeah, who is the worst team at the moment? Chelsea or Man United? I mean, I'm going to say Man United, to be honest with you. I know we're this bit hypocritical that Chelsea are losing, against Burnley, a relegation threatened team. They probably will go down, looking at the way they're playing at the moment. Not in this game. Great. But yeah, we should be beating them. But we'll see what the Man United result is. I'm not incredibly confident that they will get a result there, but let's see. Brentford haven't been playing very well, and arguably are right down there. They're right in the bottom of the table in a relegation fight. Not sure. What would you say, everyone? Would you say they're in a relegation fight? Big Brian in the chat. Welcome, True Geordie. Welcome, Brian. What's he saying, everyone? He's saying Newcastle beat Burnley 2-0. Just saying. Then they pumped PSG. But let's not even go there. Thanks very much, Brian. You know, you do know how to kick me when I'm down. And do you know what's funny about Brian here? And I'm glad he's watching, and welcome to the stream, Brian. Is that, you know, I was flowing and so positive about Newcastle when we were watching that Champions League game. And you don't reciprocate the favour. So, you know, I just hope he supports us. You know, I just really do. Cameron's coming back at half time. You'll be back, mate. I look forward to seeing you at half time. See you there. And yeah. Let's ask the Geordie boys, would they take our starting two wingers today? Brian, would you take our starting two wingers today over Almiron? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'd be fascinated to hear the answer there. And maybe that's one that we can talk about on the kickoff tomorrow. Oh, that was a good cross in by Sterling. Won't get any credit. People will say he's shit. But there you go. And they're breaking. No Mudryk, Brian. No, he is injured. He is injured today. But on the bench. So he is fit enough to make the bench, but not fit enough to make the starting 11. What is going on here? We're arguing it with the ref. Cucurella. Oh, God, I thought that was a red. Oh, my God, I thought that was a red. Are they going to check this then? Come on. Who's saying that's a red? You've got to love that, haven't you? People, commentary, right, is saying that's a red. He hasn't even touched him. He hasn't even touched him. You got to love that. Our heads are going to go in this game. Can I just say? Our heads are going to well and truly go here. Is the guy down injured from this? Come on. Come on. What is that about? Football, eh? Football's gone mad. No way are Man United down. No way. I don't believe you. Oh my God. Man United losing at home to Brentford. I'm not going to say I love it because it's harsh, but come on. Wow. What is that about? Matthias Jensen slaps it in. Expected goals is fairly even. But yeah, I mean, that's nicked good. That is not good for the lads. Another Onana blunder, apparently. Oh, no way. Oh, I'm going to have to try and find this. I'll watch it. I'll try and find it and watch it. That is no way. You can't write these things. Chat, if you've seen this, can you let me know if it's an Onana blunder? I want to know. Because if this is what I'm hearing now. If it is, I mean, at what point do they stop starting him? Do you know what I mean? If he is causing these errors. Anyway, let's get back to Chelsea. Got the offside. Play it. Do you know what? It's interesting because we play those balls. Enzo's just played a ball through there. He's lumped it. It's not good, is it? When we're just lumping balls forward. Broya's here. Come on, Broya. Oh, he's just got caught with no options, hasn't he? Oh, it's not good. It's not good. Oh, I can't wait to talk about Man United. I really can't because they're under serious pressure. And I just don't know what's going to happen with them. But yeah, like, who are we to talk, right? Who are we to talk? We're not performing very well at all here. And it's scary. It's scary times for Chelsea. This is one of those games that you just think, I mean, we were bullish. We were so bullish about this game, weren't we? I mean, I was saying 4-0. I was convinced we'd be smashing them. We've just been shut right up. And this is the thing. A lot of people said on my video, and they were right to say it, that we were just too cocky and too confident. But it was because, you know, we've beaten Brighton, Fulham. We had the momentum here. You know, Fulham was an away game. It's probably not the hardest ground to go to in the Premier League, but, Turf Moor is probably a lot harder. So you're expecting a better result. Right, look at that. Look at the play coming through. Sterling, hold on to the ball. That's a foul. And that's got to be a yellow. Got to be a yellow. He's basically rugby tackled him here. Come on. He's got to. It's got to be a yellow. He's given it. Come on. It's just obviously a yellow card. I just want Sterling to do more. I just want him to be that sort of shining light in our team that is dominating games. And I just don't think he is. How is it 30 minutes already as well, by the way? That's flown by. You got to love it. I really can't be too negative here, I don't want to be too down in the dumps too early, But, if we lose this game, we're in panic stations, especially when you look at the games we've got coming up now. It's scary. It's really, really scary. I'm going to keep the scores coming up here as well. We are just playing sideways. Do you remember the Chelsea back in the day? We would just do this side-to-side football. No attacking intent. And it seems like we're doing it here now. It's not good enough, is it? Gallagher with a cross. Enzo's got so much time and space. That was fantastic defending by Cullen there, the Burnley player. We desperately need points. So the ball is passed out here by Disasi. Gallagher picks it up on the right-hand side. He's everywhere. Enzo has so much time. Like you go, I understand why he hasn't hit it first time completely, but you just got to... yeah, Mandy, I understand this should have smashed it. I agree, but I understand why he's taking a touch there. Right, short corner. Love that. Cross in. It's not good. It's not good, is it? That was a very, very good pass by Caicedo. Talking about bad passes, Colwell's found himself on the right-hand side. Should probably stay on the left, shouldn't he? Should probably stay on the left. Just want to say, everyone, thanks again so much for tuning in. Love having you here. It's mad doing these by yourself, I have to say. It's very, very unusual, very different. Never done it before. And I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving chatting to you all of you there. We're missing Mudryk. That is totally right. And let's write that one down for the video, hey? Mudryk miss. I haven't seen, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I haven't seen Palmer do too much either, to be fair. He's been fairly anonymous. Brian saying Anana's had a howler. I can't wait to see it. In fact, I'm going to try and watch it now. I'm going to try it. I'm going to search it on Twitter. I'm going to try and watch it. Because Brian, if he has had a howler, at what point are they going to drop him? Anana is terrible. Right, I'm watching it now. So they pick the ball up here, Brentford. Is cleared by Lindelof or attempted. Oh my God, it's gone right through him. It's gone right through him. That is scary. That is terrifying, actually. God, Man United fans, I can't wait to talk to KG tomorrow about this. Oh, okay, Enzo's got it. This Gallagher. He had so much time there and we've sewn it down, haven't we? Oh, the attacking football. But Enzo's still got it. He hasn't been able to get it through. Caicedo's got the ball. Broja. Now to Cucurella. So basically, we're playing it around, but we aren't really attacking. So basically, right, you go, let's whip in a ball. Who are we going to aim it to? We got Palmer. We got Broja. We got even Gallagher up there. No, we're going to whip it over to Sterling. Probably the worst person to pass a high ball. And it's not good. Is Sterling better as a right winger, He's looked way better from the right. And did we actually look better without Sterling? That's another question. Do you know what I mean? We look so aggressive and attacking and youthful against Fulham, and yeah, we haven't had that cutting edge today at all. At this point, just keep shooting from outside the box. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, we don't do that often, do we? We don't do that enough. These shots from outside the box, we really don't. Yeah, DNA, you're saying 100% better without him. It's a sad state of affairs when you're saying that about your highest earner, that he isn't doing the business. And now, and I suppose the follow-up question is, at what point do you bring on Mudryk? And do you know what? I bet he doesn't come on for Sterling. I bet he comes on for Palmer. Like, remember this moment now. We're 35 minutes in. Look at that graphic, by the way. We're 35 minutes in. And I'm calling it that Mudryk will come on for Palmer. I'm telling you now. It's going to be interesting to see if he's actually even fit enough to get any minutes, to be honest with you. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't fit in the system. You're right, mate. He doesn't. Sterling does not fit in the system at all. And now you go, is he going to get sold? I think if I were Bowley now and a bid came in for him in the summer, or we could get a bid in, you got to think maybe you take it. It's harsh on him. I think he's still got moments of brilliance in his locker, and I think we are very negative. I think we are very negative about Sterling, and it's because sometimes it's the body language and the movement that he doesn't have. Right, Caicedo's very good switch. Now Sterling, do something. He's so slow there, but he could still beat men. Right, it's gone straight at the keeper. Straight at the keeper. Who is going to pay his wage? Well, Saudi Arabia is the option, isn't it? Saudi Arabia is the clear option, and he's got to decide whether he wants to go there at the stage of his career that he's at. I could see him going there, to be honest with you. That was lucky, really, wasn't it, from the goalkeeper there? Sterling has hit it. Has he hit it hard enough? That could have easily gone in. I'm sorry. Like, we are harsh on Sterling, but that could have easily gone in. That could have easily been a goal. Sterling chance on 36 minutes. Keeper save. Sterling playing well. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Greetings from Malaysia. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We got a few people here from Malaysia. Appreciate it. Sterling was unplayable 2 games of the season. Yeah, exactly. I mean, one of those was Luton. So how much can we take precedence on that? But kudos for him. He did an amazing run in that game. Loved the run. Great goal. Just wish we saw it every game. Yeah. Everton have got another goal, apparently. Let's have a look around the grounds. Let's go around the grounds. Everton 2-0 up against Bournemouth. Do you know what? We were writing them off. We were saying on the kickoff that they were going down. And they've got some good results recently, and now they're looking good. Let's have a look at where they are in the league, Everton now. They're now in 15th. Context, they're only 1 point behind us. That's not good, is it? When Everton are 1 point behind you, it's not good. It's not good at all. So we've got the ball. Do you know what? I tell you this, and I'm going to look up the average positions, and let's make a mental note of that. Average positions. They are very deep, Burnley. They are very, very deep. And this is the thing. They only need to be holding onto the game now. And we know one thing. Chelsea can't beat low blocks. So I'm not expecting very much now, I have to say, lads. I'm not expecting a lot. Do we beat Everton? Probably not. And that is a sad state of affairs to say that. I tell you what, definitely not at Goodison Park. Definitely not. And this is the thing now, right? We've got to put some respect on some of these teams now that we're talking about. Like when Joe and I were talking about these teams, like, I don't think we do show them enough respect for our quality at the moment because it's not good enough. And yeah, Michael, do you know what? This is a very, very good point. And let's talk about this now. What is the plan today of how we're going to score goals? Because at the moment, I'll tell you what I can see from the game. The plan is to cross the ball in and hope that we get a player on it. But Broja isn't getting on the end of it. The plan is to cross, get the ball in. And I don't think that's enough. I don't think we should be doing that, to be honest with you. How would we beat the low block? It's about getting bodies up. It's about finding players in between those lines where you physically can. And it's about fast, insightful, vertical passes. That's how we beat them there. And it's about movement as well. And so we've got to really move here. And this is why I like Cole Palmer coming into a central position here and leaving his area. And this is why I like Sterling moving around. You've got to move away from your positions and you've got to find space. And you've got to pop up in areas that you wouldn't expect otherwise. You know? How do we beat a low block? That's the question. Here we go. We've got the ball on the right-hand side again. We've had the ball in the right-hand side area quite a lot, but we haven't really had a lot of attacking impetus there. Oh, God, that nearly fell to Sterling, didn't it? There was a cross in. As I said, right, crosses from the right-hand side, float it over, and you're hoping that Sterling is going to be on the end of it. This is the interesting one, isn't it? Why isn't Jackson in that role? You know, Jackson on the right. I'm going to make a note of that. Jackson on the right. Why not? Sorry, Jackson on the left it is. On the left. Because he's in there. No way. No way. Okay, right. Don't tease me. Don't tease me. Don't tease me with that. Apparently there's been a goal here. So let's see. I don't know how. I don't know how we're going to score from this position. I love that you guys are this far ahead of me. You're going to love it, right? Let's get the reaction then. Let's get the reaction. So Enzo's picking up the ball here in the middle of the park for me. I'm at 41.05. Come on. I don't guess how. I don't know. I don't know if this is a 1-0. Unless I must be like a good couple of minutes behind. I must be. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, it's nice to match up. Right, Sterling's picked the ball up on the left-hand side. He's running at the defence here. Whips the ball in. That's an own goal, isn't it? That's an own goal, isn't it? That's not... we can't say... Guys, we cannot say that is a Sterling goal, right? And listen. We were slagging off Sterling. We were saying that he wasn't good enough. And I don't know if I disagree with that right now, but I tell you what, he's made another great run and he scored the goal. It is an own goal. I think we can clearly say it's an own goal. Let's watch it again. The replay is coming up here. Sterling gets the ball, picks it up on the left-hand side. There's no way that is a Sterling goal. I don't even know if it's a cross. It's a pass. Oh, wow. Do you know what, right? In moments like this, you've just got to pray that we get the luck like that. And we were incredibly lucky there. Incredibly lucky. That is one of the most blatant own goals I think I've seen in the Premier League this year. Look at that. That's how dangerous your low block is. I love it. I'll take it. I'm going to take that goal every day of the week. Every day of the week. This is how you beat a low block with an own goal. Oh God, this is the state of Chelsea at the moment that you're praying for own goals. Now Sterling's got it again. Should Broja have done better there? Like, it was a pretty easy pass. Look how high up Colwell is. You gotta love it. Palmer. You gotta love it. Yeah, Mandy, 100%. 100% meant that. Sterling 100% meant that. Do you know what? Like, that's how you know an elite player, when they're like aiming for a defender's knee for it to go in. Palmer's not having a good game. I think it's slightly harsh, but I definitely haven't seen him doing anything amazing. I have to be honest with you. I really don't. I haven't seen him be anything that good. Yeah, Levi playing left wing, 100%. This is so weird, right? Because we've said that we need like a proper left back. Colwell plays pretty much as a left winger in some games. It really does. Oh yeah, Sergey, compared to the last game, Palmer has been rubbish compared to last game, 100%. But maybe that was a bit of a high standard that we're putting. Yeah, Stefan, good point, yeah. If you can do me a favour, chap, If you can try your best to hold any celebrations, and then we'll celebrate it all together. I'd love it. And you know what? I haven't even updated the scoreboard, have I? It's very difficult to remember all this, I have to say. Look at this scoreboard. Can we just get like a clap in the chat for the scoreboard? This wasn't easy to sort this out. It wasn't easy at all. But it looks good. I'm happy with the way it looks. It's a bit retro, you know. I love it. Yeah, no spoilers. Ideally. I hate spoilers. But when it's a Chelsea goal, I'll take it. Yeah. Sergey, a very, very slow clap for me for the graphics. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, lads. Thank you. This is a good comment. So we're not precise in attack. We need fewer passes in the final third and more shots. I like that. I totally agree with that, right? And I was saying that when we were chatting with Joey. Like sometimes we do try and just pass it into the goal, and sometimes you do just need to take shots. What I like about Sterling, though, is he does just run at the goal. And I don't think we have many players that do that. Like, I think Mudryk and Sterling are the two best at that. I would love to see them playing in the team together. I really would, I have to say. Mandy, you've said Palmer is better in a cam. The problem is, right, and Mandy, let me know what you think of this, right? You've got Nkunku coming back. You've got Carney coming back. You've got Gallagher in the 10 today, or in a 10 hybrid. And then you're saying that Palmer is best in the number 10. Everyone in the chat now, out of those players, who would you rather have starting in your number 10? Let me know. I don't know the answers to that question. I'm going to find it really difficult. Thiago Silva with a yellow card is not good. That's worrying for the second half. Who would I want out of those three? I mean, you want Nkunku there, but could you play Nkunku on the wing? You know, and Palmer through the middle. If you're saying that Palmer is better as a cam, is it then better to move Nkunku out? But then, like, isn't that also very harsh against Carney, who started the season so well? It's all based on that injury as well, though, isn't it? I'm worried about that injury. Maatson in, Silver out, you know, is an interesting one. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that, you know. Oh, okay. Surely Broja is offside here. Surely Broja is offside. He's got the ball though. Oh, he's just held on to it for a little bit too long there. And this is what you're saying, chap. You're right. He's obviously offside. Yeah, fair enough, right. But this is where you're right. And I've been saying it with Joey as well. Just get a shot off there. That was off. It was tight. But it was off. Definitely. Just shoot. Yeah, I agree, DNA. I agree. But we've... I don't think the coaches are saying them to do that, you know? I really do think the coaches are saying to them to play around a bit more and to not do these shots, like the low XG shots. I can just see them doing that. 68% possession in the first half. Let's write that one down, lads. 68% possession. First half. Because you know what was interesting? Against Fulham, we didn't have those stats, did we? And that is the end of the first half. Let's get the graphic up. Let's edit it now. And we will pause it at 48 minutes. Because we're in for half time. So, okay, let's have a very quick summary. How do I feel about that first half? Not good, to be honest with you. It's an absolute killer that we were conceded a goal. That first goal. Thiago Silva here, first of all, is going up to the ref and he's complaining. Presume that it's about his yellow cards. Which, you know, you can argue wasn't. God, these refs. He's still running off. So, yeah, look. Killer to concede the first goal. But I tell you what. We haven't come back at all from positions like that this season. So, to come back in at half-time, 1-1, level, I think is okay. And I think we can beat them in the second half. I think we've just got to... be more aggressive. We've got to take those shots, as you guys say. and yeah, just be a bit more insightful in front of goal. You know, it's just not been good enough, has it? So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the first half, and how are you feeling? And do you think that we can now pull off this win? Again, thank you all for joining. I just love this. Like, again, first time I'm doing this by myself with you guys that have followed me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Should we have a quick look at the halftime scores as well now while we're here? So, obviously, Burnley 1-1 Chelsea. Fulham are drawing with Sheffield United. They're both rubbish, aren't they? They're both really bad, Fulham and Sheffield United. You do worry, actually, a bit that Fulham are going to drop off a bit of a cliff now. You know, it's not just because of our result, but it's like, if you're not beating Sheffield United, you just lost 8-0 to Newcastle. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it? And then Everton are beating Bournemouth. I think that's a bit of a surprise result, you know. Like, Bournemouth haven't been good, but come on, Everton aren't that good. Who scored for Everton? Garner and Harrison. Don't think anyone's got them in their fantasy football team, have they? Brian's just sent me a message. Let's have a look at this. Fucking hell. Brian's just sent me a message, right? And it's a leg break, and it was a bad one. That is horrible. Is Chris Basham? I think he plays for Sheffield United. That is awful. I hate those leg breaks. You remember the Djibril Cissé one? That was so bad. And then obviously let's talk about Brentford Man United for a second. Bloody hell, that is horrendous. That is absolutely horrendous for them. So they've gone in at half time. But look, you know, we said it. It's Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire, you know, as the defenders. You know, you're not expecting very much from those lads. So that's not good. So let's go through some of your chats. So Thomas, you've said, I'm pissed off with Sterling. His effort's been poor. And he's playing a bit like a luxury player. Do you know what? It's so difficult for me, mate. And to go back to you, Thomas, mate. I find it so difficult with Sterling. I was there at the ground, and I was watching Sterling at the end of last season, and the way he was playing was so bad. He was so negative. He was walking around the pitch. I was fuming with him, to be honest with you. Absolutely fuming with him. And I was ready for him to get sold. Do you know what? If it had been over the summer, I would have been happy for him to go. But actually, I think at the start of this season, I think he's done enough to impress me enough to sort of keep a squad place at least. And quite frankly, I think in some moments he is quite harshly done by. I really, really do. But I'm interested to see what you think, mate. Let me know what you think about that. Like, do you think sometimes we are a bit harsh to Raheem, and actually he does contribute to our attacking play? I mean, look, today we wouldn't have scored without him. So let's see if he comes up at the back. Brian is saying he was watching the Man United first half and they have been trash. God, it's so worrying if you're Man United. We're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to talk about it with KG tomorrow. Obviously, we've got KG on the show tomorrow. I mean, he's just going to be gutted, isn't he? He's literally... I don't even know if he'll show up, actually, if they've been that bad. Like, he's going to get a grilling, and rightly so. And we've got to really hold them to account here. And I think also, right, I think the time might be, you've got to take Onana out. This might be the moment. It really might be the time. I mean, they've got a goalkeeper, a second-choice goalkeeper that no one's even heard of, that is highly rated, but no one even knows. So yeah, and Brian's saying their relegation side. Oh, it's so bad. We'll have to see. I'm seeing. Oh, Brian, I've got on my screen right now. I've got some highlights from the PSG game. Oh, can we all just have a little clap in the chat? I think most of us are Chelsea fans here, but can we all just have a clap in the chat for Newcastle for that performance against PSG? I don't think we would have beaten PSG the other day, and Newcastle beating 4-1. What a result for them. Congratulations to Newcastle. Bring back De Gea. I heard he's a free agent. I mean, honestly, they could do a lot worse, couldn't they? They really, really could do a lot worse than bringing back De Gea. They really, really could. Stefan, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. That's very kind of you. You didn't need to do that. Thank you. You're a fan favourite of the Kickoff and now the Josh of Este channel. Thank you so much for that, mate. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, like I'm still watching these these highlights from Newcastle PSG. Can't believe it. I honestly, and watching it with Brian was absolutely brilliant. And seeing him so happy was amazing. That club has been through the shit. And so this is why like I got a bit of abuse, right? I got a bit of abuse for like backing Newcastle and supporting them. And I don't understand the abuse, to be honest with you, because like they haven't spent an amazing amount of money. They've built a very, very good side that are all in it together. They were celebrating every tackle. And you can't hate them. You really can't hate them. So you gotta love it. You got to absolutely love it. One from Bright here. We're winning, but Sterling should up his game. He has not been consistent. Consistent is the word. I'm going to write it down, actually. Consistency with Sterling. I like that. Because you want him to be his flowing best every week. And do you know what's interesting, actually? It's very telling that he isn't playing for England and he isn't in the England squad now. That's very, very interesting, isn't it? That he hasn't made that team. And is it because he wants to be rested or is it quality? Because quite frankly, at the moment, it seems like it's quality. But if you've got players like Eddie Nketiah, you know, players like that are on the fringes of the squads and they're choosing them over Sterling, I don't think Arsenal fans, and I'd be very interested to know you guys' thoughts. Like, would you rather have Nketiah in the England squad or would you rather have Raheem Sterling? I'd rather go Sterling. And that's me taking my bias out of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would still rather have Sterling in the squad. But there you go. There you go. I think like Sterling is one of those players that just he winds you up because he does things that are like really, really annoying. Like he holds onto the ball too much. He doesn't make runs when you want to. But overall, like I think we are a better team with him in the starting lineup. I do think that, because I think I want to see Noni play, but I don't think he's ready quite yet to be better than Sterling. I think he definitely has the attributes to do it. Cole Palmer can play there 100%, but again, as we've been saying, he's probably better in a cam role. And so, you know, I want to see Broja, Mudryk on the left and Sterling on the right. I want to see that. I think that'd be a good starting lineup. And actually, guys, let me know who would be your favourite front three. If everyone is, well, let's actually not say everyone is fit because Nkunku's still out for a while. If we've got everyone now that we currently have, including all the injuries that we currently have, who is your favourite front three and why? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'm very, very interested to see what you think. Very interested to see what you think. Here we go. DNA, you're saying you'd rather have Sterling on the right, Mudryk on the left, but then who would you rather have as your striker? Because I think that's a bit of an interesting point now. Like, are we going to see Jackson as the regular striker, or is Pochettino going to see like the yellows and the bad finishing and pull him out? It depends on the 10. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, we've got Mudryk, Jackson, and Maatsen. No, that's an interesting one. I like that. That's rogue. That's really, really rogue. I just want to see Maatsen as a left back. Is that too much to ask for, to see Maatsen as a left back? Come on. Mandy, you're saying Mudryk, Jackson, Noni. I like that a lot. And I understand why you've gone Noni with Palmer as the number 10. I like that a lot. Terence, you're saying Mudryk, Jackson and Sterling. I like that a lot. And then Nkunku behind them. That's a very attacking setup you got there, isn't it? With those boys. Nkunku's going to change it, isn't it? He's going to completely change it. Thomas, you're going for Mudryk, Jackson and Palmer. That's really interesting. That's really, really interesting. Charlie, you're saying you can't believe that he didn't start Mudryk. Yeah, I know why he hasn't started him. I would love to have started him, but this is the thing. Like, these guys know the fitness of the players, and like if he has done his was it his quad or was it his? I think it was his quad. If he's done his quad, you don't want to be rushing them back. Because if you rush them back, then you get the same shit that we always get where you're like, oh, we brought the player back too quickly. This is why actually it's a bit of a blessing in disguise that Reece James is got this suspension and he can't play today. Because, if he did, you'd be worried they'd be getting the injury. And now he's got more time to get fit. So I don't mind that. I think we've got to really manage the squad now. That's the key thing now. Is like managing the squad that we have. So yeah. Anyone watching that isn't subscribed, by the way, please do subscribe to the channel. It means the world. And also it means you can get involved in this chat. Because I've got it on subscriber only mode. And also I just want to see, I've got some graphics that come up when people subscribe, so that'd be exciting. Sharif, you're saying it's Mudryk, Jackson and Palmer. Do you know what, guys? This is so interesting that quite a few of you gone Palmer, because I don't know if I want Palmer on a wing. I don't know if I want him on a wing. I like him. I like that when he's playing, 100%. I just think he can impact the game more from a central position. And we're also better with pace on the wings. And I don't think Palmer's known for that skill. DNA, you said it right. Thank you to every one of you. 60 viewers on the first stream. I love it. Look, I've got 3,000 odd subscribers so quickly. I'm grateful to every single one of you. So thanks so much for coming in the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here we go. We got the graphic up. Deo, thank you so much for subscribing. Look at that. Oh, I can't believe it. Honestly, how the hell? Right, look. Before I did this stream today, I had no idea how to set up a stream. Absolutely no idea. And now we're getting notifications coming up. Oh, God, it's mad. It's mental, isn't it? Oh, it's fun. Thank you so much to every single one of you for tuning in. I'm really enjoying this. We'll have to do these more often. Let me know as well in the chat, guys, if you'd be interested in doing these more often. Obviously, we'll always prioritise the kickoff. The kickoff will be the main streams we do every weekend. But if Chelsea are playing in a reasonable time and it's on a different day, then obviously I'd love to do it. I'd absolutely love to do more of these streams. I really enjoy them. I always enjoy sitting with Brian and watching the football, and so it's great. And maybe we can do a few more where it's just me and him on the kickoff sometimes. Just got to get over to that studio. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I'm having a great time. I'm having an absolute great time. Let me come back to Sergey's question. Sergey said, should we make some more subs in defence with the 2 yellows? I think we are going to have to, Who are we going to bring on? Let's have a look and review the bench, right? Here we go. So the players are coming out now for the second half. Gotta love it. Okay, so we've got Maatsen, Gilchrist, Ugachukwu, Chukwuemeka, Mudryk, Madueke, Jackson, and Matos. So right, we're talking about players to come on there in defence, right? The only real player that could come on in defence would be Maatsen. Like, you got Gilchrist, but I don't think Gilchrist is going to come in. So really, it's only Maatsen. And if you do that, like, basically it's going to be Maatsen at right back, isn't it? Or Caicedo. I don't think he'll do that though. I really don't. I think we're going to have to play the rest of the game with Cucurella and Thiago Silva looking at that bench. I really do. I really do. So yeah, I don't know if we can. I'm looking at some more chats. Mandy, you're saying 100% to do more streams. Thank you so much, mate. Oh, you're so kind. You just said you were buzzing when you saw the tweet. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. I love it. I love chatting to you, mate. Stefan saying, love the channel. Get a watch along with Joey. Yeah. No. I would love to do one with Joey. We were talking about it today, actually. We were talking about doing one for this game. It was just getting the studio, so we couldn't do it. But we'll do one soon, 100%. Alex, this is a great question. Would you rather start Morata, Jackson, Werner, or Jackson? I mean, the last one's the easiest one, isn't it? Jackson, I'd definitely rather start than those two. The real question is, this is a great one. Would you rather have Morata or Werner up top? Why don't we slap in Havertz there? And let's answer this together. Would you rather have up top for Chelsea, Morata, Havertz, or Werner? Tell me now in the chat. I'll let you do your guesses first, and I'll tell you who I would go for as my reject striker. Because that's who they'd be. Timo, we got some Timos. Yeah, Werner. Yeah, I like that. I'll tell you who it definitely wouldn't be. It definitely wouldn't be Havertz. 100% not. No way would it be Havertz. It can't be. I think Morata, right? He does still score goals at the top level. So I like it. But yeah, I'd go Werner. I actually would rather Werner have stayed. Do you know what the interesting one was? We've kicked off again. Shit, I need to do the graphics. Let's get ready for the second half. Reset. Play. Boom. Look at that, guys. Look at that with the graphics. We're straight on it. Hopefully, I'll line up the time in a second. Come on. Anyone that's saying Havertz in the chat, there's no way. There's no way. I'm sorting out the time. 27. Right, we got it. Oh, God, I love that. I love these graphics. Come on. We're shouting out True Jordan in the chat. He's watching along. I bloody love that guy. What a man, can I just say? What an absolute guy. And I can't wait to see him tomorrow. We got a very good stream tomorrow, and I'm buzzing for it. I'm absolutely buzzing. I think we've all said here. I agree, right? I think we've all said that Werner was the best choice there. And that's right. That's absolutely right. Anyway, we're watching the game now. Sterling's got the ball. Do you know what? So many people have slagged off Sterling. And I actually hope that he proves a lot of people wrong. Because he gets a lot of abuse. And some of it is unfair. So, yeah. Werner doesn't even start. That's it. Fair point. I like Werner though. I really do. I really do. Right, remember no spoilers in the chat. Please no spoilers in the chat because I'm behind and I really don't want spoilers. And there might have been one here. So let's have a look. Oh, this is so fun. David, you've said why isn't Mudryk on? Because he was slightly injured, wasn't he? He had a slight tweak. So that's why. Mudryk isn't playing. Oh, by the way, guys, if you aren't following on any of the other socials, get it down here. Where are we? We're here. Get following. Follow on Twitter. Follow on Instagram. Instagram's probably the one I'm most active on. But yeah, follow along if you aren't following already. Let's have a look. So So I'm still on 47.19. We've got the graphics up, thank God. We're playing it around. So Colwell's got the ball now. Sterling on the left-hand side. He's dribbling into the area. That is clearly a penalty. That is clearly a penalty. Let's have a watch of this then, guys. Tom's shouted it out. It's a pen. Let's have a look. Yeah. The spoilers. Oh! Who's going to take this? Who's going to take this? Right, because for me, Enzo missed the last one, so Enzo can't be taking it. Who's going to take it? Do you know what? Surely it's going to be Sterling. That is a definite penalty, isn't it? Let's just have a look again if it's in the area. Oh, the contact was outside. Was the contact outside? Palmer's taken this. This is surprising. Do you know what? Like picking a starting penalty taker for us is really, really difficult. We've got a team of youngsters. Palmer with his left foot. Is he going to slot this home? He's standing over it. I rate... Do you know what? I don't know if I rate Palmer's mentality, actually. It's a scary time. The referee standing over the ball still. I presume this is because they're still looking at it from the VAR perspective. I'm going to slap the audio back on for me so I can hear it. Yeah, Mandy, I thought that was outside, you know. It's because the contact sort of like went into the area. Come on. They're taking ages here. It must be because they're looking at it. I'm trying not to look at the chat, guys, because I want to watch this in real time. And I want to see if he slaps this in. I want to see it. So Palmer's here. He's about to take the penalty. Slaps it bottom corner. What a goal for Palmer. We were questioning him and we were saying, did he have the ability to bag those goals in? He's a young player. And I think the key thing with Palmer is we question his mentality. And he's been ice in the brain, they say here. And he's called it down. And what a goal. Brian's texted me. He said I'm doing great. Thank you very much, Brian. We'll try and do a bit more play-by-play. But what a goal that is, everyone. Thank you so much for that. Getting 2-1. I'm buzzing about that. Absolutely buzzing. Isn't it brilliant to have 56 of us watching this game, watching Chelsea get the goal back? We've come back from going 1-0 down. Can't believe that. I can't believe that we've gone a goal down. And again, come back from a goal down. Again, right, we were slagging off Sterling. And Sterling has contributed again. Effectively 2 assists. Right? So come on, I think we've got to stop. I think we've got to stop slagging him off. We really, really do. Sadiq, Josh, all the best. Thank you so much. We have come back. Can you believe it? Gallagher is in here. He's in the middle of the pitch. He got brought down there. Palmer picks it up. And he's offside. That's a shame. Get in. What a comeback. I'm delighted about that, guys. Absolutely delighted about that. It's so, so good to have you here. Chelsea are winning. Saturday's made. I'm sweating my tits off here, by the way, as well. It's very warm here. I'm delighted. Yeah, how the hell have we pulled that back? This is the thing, right? We've got to be winning these games against these teams. And 3 wins on the bounce, right? Brighton are in crisis. Fulham don't look good. And Burnley are by far not the best team in the world. But if we do get a win here, it'll be absolutely brilliant. Oh, yeah, Jackson's on. All right, so Jackson has come on. Let's have a look at who he came on for. I didn't even see that. And he's come on for Broja. Sorry, guys, I didn't even see that. And I need to update the graphics. Let's get the graphics on. Score coming in. Chelsea 2. Brighton? Burnley 1. Get in. Oh, it's so good. Chelsea are winning a game. Oh, do you know what? There's been so much pressure, so much anxiety around Chelsea recently. And to get that goal is absolutely brilliant. And I'm glad that the Jackson's come on. What do we think, guys? Was that he came on half time? Fair enough. Do we think that's just because Broja was gassed? I didn't even see that. Sorry, I didn't even clock that he came on half time. Do we think that Broja was gassed and then he just said, do you know what? Poch could have very clearly said to both of them, we'll just give you half a game each. And actually, that's fair. I love that. Absolutely love that. Wow. Okay. Burnley there they were passing the ball around the back. Nearly went off for a corner. The goalkeeper just kept it in. Trafford, I think his name is. Do you know what? Like, we just need that. We just need this result now, don't we? We need to get a bit of momentum. We need to get the points and we need to get wins. Do you know what was interesting, right? Spurs played today. They beat Luton. They had a guy sent off. Basuma got sent off 2 yellow cards in the first half. And yet they still won. And that's why they're now sitting top of the league as things stand. And we need to start just winning games like that. Like, we can't just keep being the XG team. We can't. Mandy, you're saying we go up to 9th if we win this game. Thank God. Top half. When was the last time Chelsea were in the top half of the table? That's scary, isn't it? Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's so good. Hopefully now we can just keep this going. I really, really hope we do. That would be brilliant. By the way, Man United still 1-0 down against Brentford. Brentford down there in the relegation places or sort of, in and around that area. Scary times. And we go above them. So Burnley are here on the right-hand side, quite high up in the pitch. They've obviously got to go for it now, haven't they, And so the game is going to open up. And let's be honest, guys, we play so much better when the game is open. And so maybe now we can look to try and get another goal now. Brentford are in 11th, I know, but they weren't on good form, were they? A lot of people were worried about them. Wow, that was a very good shot by Burnley there. Very good shot by them. Coming in from the left-hand side, cutting in on the Cucurella side, which is interesting because he's got so much sort of feedback and eyes watching him. Was that saved or did that hit the bar? I'm watching it now in slow-mo. Comes in, shot. No, it was a Sanchez save. Again, how do we feel about Sanchez, guys? Because I actually don't hate him at all. I think he's been quite good, and I don't think he's made any real clear errors. So I rate him. 3 corners to 1. Chelsea to Burnley there. Palmer's making some defensive moves on the left-hand side, and he disrupted play very well there. And now Caicedo's picking the ball up. I do think there's a chance that Caicedo ends this game right back, I really, really do. I hope our October-November run doesn't end up like the April run we had. Me too, God. Me too. We can't deal with more negativity in the club. Like, it would be scary. It really would. Really would be scary. Tommy is saying that Sanchez has made some crucial saves. I agree. I think people are too harsh about Sanchez, to be honest with you. I really do. And then Poch is here on the sideline. We're just watching him. He's giving out his instructions. I love that. I want him to be more vocal on the sideline. He needs to be, because when you've got all these young players, it's hard. I do worry about Thiago being on a yellow card. He's just on the challenge there on the left-hand side. I like it. Yeah, let's give it up for Sanchez. Do you know what? I'm going to write that down as well. Sanchez, good performance. And I think he's been maligned. I'm just trying to think about what we say in the post-match as well, guys. So we'll have to get onto that in a second, because we should make a post-match video, really, shouldn't we? It's going to be interesting when Kepa comes back, isn't it? About what happens to our team and our build-up. Like, is he ever going to be in the squads? And are we going to be able to offload him for the price tag that we need? I don't know. I don't think Kepa's getting anywhere near some of those saves that Sanchez was making. I really don't. I really, really don't. Who's in the late game today? Should we have a look at that? It's Palace Forest. I wouldn't say that's the most exciting. I'll tell you what, everyone. Let's do some predictions for tomorrow, right? Let's go on the early game. What do we think the Brighton-Liverpool score is going to be tomorrow? That's a very interesting game. I think Liverpool are going to destroy them, I reckon Liverpool could win 3-0. That'd be an interesting one. And then obviously we're watching on the kickoff tomorrow. We are watching Arsenal versus Man City. That's going to be a massive game. We're starting the stream at 4 o'clock. I can't wait for that. It's going to be a very, very good one. Maguire with an assist, apparently. No way. Oh, an assist for their goal. Love it. Fair enough, Charlie. Yeah, if someone offers $25 million for Kepa, I'd take it. And yeah, we would just have to take the loss, wouldn't we? I love that. Jackson was very high up there against Trafford. Oh wow, they kept it on. Right, we're still got on the left hand side. Sterling keeps the ball. Jackson, lovely. Enzo. Do you know what, guys? Enzo hasn't been good at shooting this season, has he? I think Enzo's really let us down this year with his shooting. And this is why I want to see him more defensive. I really do. And I'm writing defensive down, because he just needs to be back there. He will. Yeah, I think he could see. I'm just watching the replay now. We see the ball coming in here. Sterling to Jackson, then back to Enzo. I loved that ball from Jackson. And again, this is what Jackson brings to the game as well. I'm not saying that Broja doesn't do this, but this is why, again, like, he's a bit maligned. It's unfair. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm back. Let's see. I might have lost the game. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds, lads. I might have to get a new way to watch the game. Enzo needs a shooting lesson. I totally agree. Yeah. It's not good, is it? It's not good at all. I'm Just going to find a new stream here to be able to watch this. And we're back. I just want... Am I loaded up? No, I'm further behind now. Let me just whack the graphics up here. I'm a bit behind, guys. Don't worry, Mandy. I've got it. Thank you, though, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. I hate these 3 o'clock kickoffs. DNA. I'll take you up. I'll take you up on that. Message me after the stream. We'll watch it for him. Let's get back to Enzo, right? This is why I was shouting for Enzo to be a more defensively minded player, because I don't know. I just really do worry about what impact he can make in the attacking third. And I think he is just so much better in that deeper position, playing balls around. Even tackling, I think he's very good. So, yeah. Here we go. So they're making a sub here. They're making a sub. And they need to make subs because they haven't been good in the second half at all. The thing is you're all right here. Like, if that was anyone else in a more attacking position, so any of our wingers and any of our strikers that got that Enzo chance, and actually I would back Gallagher with that Enzo chance as well. I think they would bag that. I really, really do. I really do. They're making a triple sub here. I feel like they are getting a bit more and more desperate, Burnley and Vince and company, with some of his subs, especially the games that I've been seeing. Like, I don't know, he's had to make changes, and it is hard. Do you know what's interesting as well, guys? I'm interested to see what you think about this. Is the way that Poch makes his subs as well. Like, Poch seems to make his subs quite late. And I'm going to make a note of that. Late subs by Poch. Because we have now got a bench, haven't we? You know? We have got a bench that can the boys can come on. You got Noni on the bench, for example. Why is he not in the running to come on like straight away now? You know, you got Carney still there, Mudryk still there. Ugachukwu even to give the midfield some respite. You know? So yeah. Mandy, I agree. I think he does subs too late. I really do. He really does back the starting 11, doesn't he? Which is like, I understand why you would back the starting 11, but still, like, it's not good. Disasi playing the ball now. We've got the free kick. I'm just going to tweak the clock a little bit because I am slightly ahead of that now. I love these graphics. This is so much fun. All right, Chris, tuning in from Canada. Thank you so much for tuning in, mate. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome. First stream ever on the channel. This has been hilarious. I've loved it. And again, like, I tell you what, right? Again, tell me who now you bring on, right? For me, I would like to see Mudryk come on, and I'd like to see Noni come on. I'd put Mudryk on first, and I probably would. I'd take off Palmer. I know he's just slapped the penalty in, but I would take off Palmer and give him a bit of a rest. And do you know what? As I say that, he's just walked out of play, which is a real shame. Free Madueke. Do you know what? Let's talk about Madueke for a second, right? Madueke, what the hell has happened to him? Over the summer, he seemed to get an injury, right? And he wasn't playing in pre-season at all. Then he was coming back and we were saying, oh, is he going to be fit enough to play? And he wasn't even fit enough to play there. Then he had this disciplinary matter during the season where he went out to a nightclub and Pochettino's obviously thrown the book at him. And he can't get a look in at all, can he? So harsh. It's such a shame because he had so much promise and I thought he was one of our better wingers at the end of last season. But now it's just very difficult to see him get in the team, especially with all the players coming back now. It's going to be very, very hard for him to get in the team and it'll be a shame. And yeah, as you say, Tom, must be training. He just might not be performing. We've got some spoilers in the chat. Please don't say it. Sadiq, you're too kind, mate. You're too kind. Look at the love in the chat, guys. You got to love it. You got to love it. Focus on the match. I love that. That's a very nice way of not spoiling it. Oh, come on. I hate being so far behind. But Lou, you're going to see my reaction in real time. Let's have a look. I love it. So Jackson here is pressing. And do you think that Jackson's been pressing slightly higher than Broja even was, maybe? He's got... I tell you what, with Jackson, he's got a lot more gas, hasn't he, than Broja. And so he can get into those pressing positions quicker. There. So yeah, I'm still not near any action, guys. But Caicedo wins the ball back. Beautiful pass. Here we go. We're in here. So this is Sterling. Left foot. Go! Get in. Get in. So for all the people that were slagging off Raheem Sterling before the match, during the match, I think we all just need to shut up. Because I was one of those people. I wasn't sure if Sterling was the guy. And I wasn't sure whether he was going to be starting for us long term for Chelsea. And I think he is, again, proven that he is. He is good enough. It is so good to see him performing. And I don't think anyone would begrudge him. Like, I don't even think people that hate him would be saying, like, I don't want to see this. Like, he is one of our most experienced players. He is our highest earner. And he's showing why in games like this today. He's been everywhere. He's been involved in every single goal. Obviously, this was an unbelievable pass by Gallagher. Again, a guy that's underrated. And Sterling gets it. Left foot, bottom corner. Oh, you love it. You love to see it. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to come to this chat in a second, but I just got to watch it. I'm watching it over and over again. There's about 8 replays. This is brilliant. Sterling, left foot. So again, everyone was saying he was better on the right-hand side. I've been saying quite often Sterling should be on the left. And he's proven why. He's been immense. He's been absolutely immense. Thank you to everyone tuning in. They're checking the offside. I don't think Sterling was offside, was he? We're watching this now. I don't think Sterling was offside. Jackson was offside. I don't think Sterling was. They're going to check it. I'm still watching it now. So basically, we've got the VAR. Draw the lines. Draw the lines. Do you know what? They're not even showing the lines again. VAR is a joke. VAR is a joke, isn't it? Like, even if this gets given onside, which it very rightly should, I mean, it's just a joke, isn't it? We take ages on these decisions. We don't even see the decisions. We don't hear what they're talking about. It's just boring, isn't it? And again, like, it's a bit dead to talk about, and I want to talk about it on the kickoff actually a little bit. But we need to get this sorted. We really do. It's just get on with the game now. I'm just so boring. It's just so boring. If this is offside, yeah, exactly, Tom. Exactly. Brian is giving me again some banter. You gotta love the Brian banter. Can we just give a thumbs up for Brian banter in the chat? You love it. You love to see it. He's saying he turns up against Luton and Burnley. I mean, fair enough. First of all, fair enough. But you know, you got to do it against those teams, haven't you, mate? Come on. No offside offence, brilliant. You got to do it against those sides. He's done it against better teams as well. He's been good. I think Brian knows that deep down as well. I think he knows he's been good as well. I think it's unfair. Mandy, you got him in your fancy team. You are a brave man. You're a very brave man. Like, you're actually scarily brave. For context, by the way, I only had Levi Colwell in my team, and he's obviously been rubbish. So yeah. This is why, do you know what? Who was it? Tell me in the chat, guys. Who was it that said that this was their preferred front three? I don't know if any of you said. Did any of you say this was your preferred front three? If you did, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Okay, we've got Cole Palmer here on the right-hand side. Cole Palmer, again, has had a very, very, very good game. Arguably a man-of-the-match performance behind Sterling. Obviously, Sterling's going to get it, isn't he? 2 assists, a goal. Mandy, by the way, you're going to get so many... Mandy, can you actually tell me how many points you've got for him in fantasy football? And also, can you tell me how many points you got this week? Because I'm interested. I'm interested to know. I love a bit of fantasy football. I've got a fantasy football league, by the way. Who's in my fantasy football league? I want to know. Because I have a league, which I'll have to tweet out after this to get you guys in. Because I love a bit of fantasy football. Colwell there, absolutely bossing the defender. You got to love it. Yeah, Michael, the amount of time it took to call that VAR decision was a joke. It was an absolute joke. So boring. Aiden's got Sterling. What a joke. How have you boys got the balls to put Sterling in your fantasy football team? That is a brave decision. I wasn't even sure if he was going to be playing today, let alone in the team. I love that. Fair play to you. Do you know what? As a Chelsea fan and as a fantasy football player, you got to be brave in these decisions, and I love it. 27 so far this week, 13 from Raheem. Raheem will get more points than that, won't he? He'll get the bonus. Look at this skill from Jackson. Oh, the drag back, the double drag back. Love it. Absolutely love it. Jude bagging some more goals for Real Madrid. God, he is good. Do you know what? Like, I feel that there are players like this that we miss out on at Chelsea, like the Haalands and the Bellinghams, that you just go, they're generational players, and we're not the team we were to pull those kind of players, are we, anymore? It's such a shame. Look at Sanchez here, right? He holds onto the ball. That is Brighton training there, that is. And Caicedo gets it, by the way. What a Brighton influence. They are so good, aren't they, Brighton? I really respect Brighton as a club. I really do. Mandy, you've got 3 Chelsea players in your team, right? I had 3 players in my team. Tell me who you had. Tell you who you had. Aiden, you had Mudryk in your team for the first 3 weeks. Who have you got in your team now from Chelsea? Yes, change the score. Yes. Thank you. Guys, doing all this isn't easy. Doing all this multitasking is not easy. But I got it. Thank you for telling me. Bobinho. I hope you like the scoreboard, by the way. I love it. I think it looks quite good. Palmer's there, nearly trying to wriggle through the defence. And he nearly got it through. I'll tell you what as well. Disassi. I'm making a note on Disassi. Disassi is good. Disassi has proved me wrong as well. So, mate, I am on pure adrenaline. I don't even know how I'm doing this. No idea. Terence, it's your first time and you're going great. God, that's good. Feels like the time, I won't even say what I was going to say. Oh, dear. Mandy saying he had Jackson and Levi. I like that. So you need Jackson to bag a goal right now. I had to take Jackson out because I wasn't sure whether he was going to play. And Broyer's been so good for a long time. Here we go. So we've picked the ball up here now. We're watching Cucurella with it. Again, guys, Cucurella, he hasn't put a foot wrong, really, has he? He really hasn't. Oh, I think I might have lost one. We're coming back. Bear with me. Yeah, I think quite a few people said 3-1, I think quite a few people said 3-1. I don't know. Did Joey? Can everyone remember? Did anyone else predict 3-1? I think Joey might have said 3-0. I think Joey did say 3-0. I really do. But I said 4-0. I thought this was going to be a bit of a demolishing, to be fair. Caicedo's fuming here. Caicedo's absolutely fuming. Oh, I need to update my scoreboard. I've actually gone forward 30 seconds, guys. So get ready for this. I'm going to go... Look at this, adjusting the time in real time. Look at that. Love it. Have I got it right? Yeah, I have. Yeah, brilliant. Don't you dare tease me like this. Don't you dare. Do you know what? It's so difficult not to do the spoilers, It is so difficult not to. So I respect it. And if it's Jackson, Mandy's going to be a very happy man. Oh, I said 4. If it, look, I wasn't too far off with the 4-0. When was the last time, by the way, we scored this many goals? Can anyone remember when the last time was that we scored this many? Because Luton was the last one. So Sterling whips the ball in. Palmer controls it. Jackson with a beautiful touch. And he slaps it bottom right-hand corner. Palmer with the assist. Oh, my days. Jackson with the goal. Another goal for him, which will build his confidence up. Another goal for Chelsea, 4-1. God, this is exactly what we needed. When also was the last time that we came back from a 1-goal deficit like this and won so convincingly? Like, I was getting so much abuse for getting gassed up about Chelsea, about being really confident after that Fulham game. And a lot of people said after that Joey video that we did, it was like we were way ahead of ourselves and it was ridiculous that we were so confident. But look, we're pulling together some momentum here. Like, we're getting some results here. You've got to love this. And also, the calmness from Palmer. Oh, my days. He had ice in the brain there. He just held it. He could have shot. Jackson gets it. Does a ridiculous chop. And then slaps it top bin. Oh, I love that. Sorry, bottom bin, I should say. I love that. So he brings it left foot as well. Oh, you just got to love it. We'll update the graphic, boys. 4-1. Come on. Get in. Get in. Get in. Palmer is no way 4.5 million. Mandy, don't do that to me. There's no way that Palmer is 4.5 million. No way. Joey said 4-0. I said 4-0. I said 4-0, Charlie. I think Joey said 3-0. I think it was. Yeah, what a finish by Jackson. I love Jackson. Do you know what? What a relief and what a refreshing time to be alive now, where we've got Broja and Jackson competing for that number 9. And people were saying that we need a number 9. I don't think we should sign another one now. It depends on the injury situation, doesn't it? Like, if Broja gets injured again, then you go, fair enough, you have to sign someone. But until then, like, I don't know. I don't think I would. We've got the score updated. Shall we have a look at the other scores around the grounds? Let's go around the grounds. Fulham are beating Sheffield United. So they did get a goal in. Poor old Sheffield United. They're going to be right at the bottom. And Man United are still losing. Brian, if you're still in the chat, tell me how you feel about Man United, please. I'm begging you, mate, if you're still around, tell me. Please tell me. It's 4.9. Palmer, 4.9 million in fantasy football is a joke. We've got to start thinking about him then. I think this has been actually a really good performance, you know. I think their goal was one of those ones where we switched off. Was it Thiago Silva and Cucurella that just switched off? Cucurella got nutsed. I think other than that, we've been really, really good. We've been really, really good. I'm happy with that. Obviously, you go in at half-time and you're a bit nervous, but, like, I think we've been all right. Oh, God, Burnley just had a very good shot from the edge of the area, a volley. Whew. Whistle blown. We are back, Bobinho. What do you think? Yeah, come on, chat. You tell me, right? I don't think we're back, but I think we're going to be up there now. What I want to see is how we're going to get on against, like, a top 6 team. I'd like to see now how we'd perform against a Tottenham or... Because I don't know. City and Arsenal are a league above at the moment, aren't they? They're leaving Liverpool, actually. Like, scarily good. So I don't know how we'd fare against them, obviously, in the return fixture. We've obviously played Liverpool. Do you know what? Like, do you think... Mandy, I've gone forward slightly. Yeah, the time... I'm now on 26, actually. I'll put the time up. I'll adjust the time. Bear with me. I'm on 33 now. About that. But I'm buffering. But I'm back. So they've got a free kick here. That timing is right now, by the way, if everyone's doing that. Yeah, Bobino, I think you're right. Like, I think we do build now. I think we do. I think we've got the momentum. So I think we should do it now. Sorry, I'm just having some bloody stream problems. Hopefully we get it through. Yeah, the run now. Should we just quickly look at the run? Let's watch this free kick first. Palmer's behind the wall here. Oh, It goes straight into the wall. That's exactly what you want to see. That is such a poor free kick, isn't it, when it just goes straight into the wall? And I think that's a corner for Burnley. Let's have a look at this. This is the thing, yeah, DNA, you're right? Fair enough that it's like against weaker teams, but we did beat Brighton. Fair enough that wasn't in the league, right? But Brighton are a strong team. Definitely not in form at the moment, but still a strong team. And look, it's all about momentum. We've got to win these games. This is the thing, like, you know, it's one thing saying it, you've got to perform, but then doing it is another thing. So, yeah, you've got to be doing it. I think, you know, if we do get a big result here in the next couple of games, then, yeah, you can start being really bullish. You can start going, the start of the season was a blip. And also, right, all of the underlying stats of last season demonstrated that it was, at the start of the season, should I say, all the stats demonstrated that we weren't actually playing that badly. We just got unlucky. And, I mean, the West Ham game was a tough one. Nottingham Forest, we probably should have won as well. I mean, yeah, not good. Not good at all. But I think, like, now, like, you know, we're looking like we're going to close off this game, don't we? We look really, really solid. Really solid here. It's a shame we conceded in this game, isn't it? Because, you know, getting another clean sheet as well would have just been like the cherry on the cake. Sassy again there with a clearance. He has been very good. He has been really, really good. And this is why, like, Badiashile is going to find it difficult to get in the team. I don't know. Like, Thiago's probably still gonna play, but bloody hell, that's pinged off. Sorry, I was just watching that shot by Burnley. It's pinged off, hit Sanchez straight away. Oh, decent shot. So they picked the ball up, left hand side, decent shot, straight at Sanchez, but he had to save it. And it was a stinger. We call those a stinger, don't we? Here we go. Might have lost the stream. I hate the 3 o'clock kickoffs, can I just say? I absolutely hate them. Bear with me, lads. And now I'm behind. But we'll get there. I'm changing the timer, Mandy Man. Sorry that we're flipping around, but needs must. Is Mudryk come on? It seems like he has. Sub for Chelsea, they're saying. Over the tannoy. Raheem Sterling comes off. Congratulations to Raheem. I think he's got to be the man of the match, hasn't he? How can anyone disagree that he's not man of the match? Quality performance today. And it's good to see Mudryk coming on. It's interesting, isn't it? Like, when he's got an injury, to bring him on for the last 10 minutes. Bit of a weird one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I would have brought him on. This is one where maybe you do bring on Maatsen, but Maatsen is also stripping off to come on the pitch. Yeah, I mean, I would say 3 direct goal contributions today for Sterling. And then obviously the Palmer, the assist for Palmer, easily man of the match, and he will be rightly given the man of the match performance for today. So good. So good. How's the audio been, by the way, guys, on this stream? Has it sounded good? Have you, has it sounded, is the volume all right? You haven't had to turn your stream up too much, hopefully. Hopefully you can hear me well. Getting, you know, getting all right for the first stream. It's not been too bad. Oh, Sassy's just done an unbelievable turn right at the back there. Come on. Do you know what? I'm definitely going to call him out in the match review that he's been so good today. Sounds good from Sergey. Thank you very much. Glad it's sounding good. I can't believe it's just worked, to be honest with you. Enzo very deep there. Like, look at where Enzo is here. DNA saying it's been great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, everyone. I've really enjoyed it. We'll definitely do a few more. We've just got to make sure that the timings work out with everything else on. I'm definitely up for. I want to do a few more kickoff streams as well and things like that. So we'll let you know what channels we're on, and we'll go from there. I'd also love to do one with Joey as well. That would be absolutely brilliant. So let's see. Live streams are fun, aren't they? Watching the game together. I just thought today, I was going to be watching the game. Why not enjoy it and watch it all together? It's a bit of a laugh. Absolutely love it. Audio's been good. Maybe your voice turned up a bit. Okay. I'll try and sort that out. But I'm glad you can hear me. So I think we're now really closing out the game now, aren't we? We've just been really solid. It sounds like the Chelsea boys up in Burnley are having a bloody great time. Sounds like they're having a right laugh. I'm delighted about that. Oh, Jackson's just intercepted. We're in here. Palmer's got the ball. He's Oh, that's a shame. Palmer basically could have pushed it on through there. And actually, if that was Mudryk on the other side, maybe he does go on and score that because he's just faster. Oh, Sheffield have equalised, Mandy. Oh, no. Oh, poor old Fulham. They're going to be dragged down. Oh, Palmer's pulled up here. Looks like it might just be a bit of cramp, Yeah, it might just be a bit of cramp. Do you know what? It didn't look like it was a serious injury. It didn't look that bad. It just looked like he was holding his calf. Bit of cramp probably. And he's coming off now anyway, as we say. Matson's coming on. Do you know what? Like that was a smart move. Look, come on guys. I don't think we should be worried about that. Like he's coming off, he's walking off. I don't think we should be worried. Oh no, David, you have Leno. Oh no. Do you know what? I had Leno as well. Oh no. I had Leno as well. I thought they would keep a clean sheet there today. Easy. Look at Matson. He looks chuffed. That was a lovely little smile by Matson coming on. He's running on the pitch now. You got to love it. You love to see it. He's been so good. Fulham 2-1 now. Oh, wow. Fulham scored. Burnley are leaving the stadium here. Guys, I have to say, right, I called this out. Enzo is definitely a pivot with Caicedo here. Definitely. Look at his position as he picks up the ball there. He moves forward and Gallagher moves back, but Gallagher's starting position is definitely more attacking. Do you know what? I'm going to really look at the average positions. The average positions are so interesting to look at. I love looking at that stat to see where the boys are playing. I'm going to be very interested to see where Sterling ended up in the average positions today. Oh, that was a brilliant pass here. Mudryk has got the ball on the left-hand side. He's so quick. He's laid it back to Jackson. Jackson's fluffed his lines, and then he's done the back heel, which went to no one. That was so shit. That was so shit. All right, Sean. Hello, mate. I couldn't watch the match with you because I had my own match. As in, you were playing? Let me know if you were playing, mate. Welcome to the stream. How have we played? I would say first half we were fairly pedestrian and we were a bit slow. And then we went in at half time. They scored a goal, which was a decent goal, probably a bit of bad play from us. We equalised before half time by a very fluky goal from Sterling, which really was an own goal. And then after that, we looked great. We've looked very, very good. We played the ball around. We scored 3 goals. Palmer's got a goal. I believe that's his debut goal, isn't it? I think that's his first goal. So fair play to him. Yeah, Mudryk looks so good. I think now, and this is the thing, we were talking about it on the kickoff, weren't we? Like, Mudryk, he is just going to come good, isn't he? Like, I think a lot of people that aren't Chelsea fans want him to fail, but I just think he's going to come good. I really, really, really do. And with runs like that, you can understand why. Because he's just got so much pace. People just can't keep up with him. And he's not just a pace merchant either. Like he is good on the ball. And he has got a shot to him. So yeah. DNA saying, correcting me and telling me right. It was his first goal for Chelsea. That is brilliant. That is so good to see. I love it. Mudryk does bring something so unique to the team, doesn't he? Something that no one else in our squad has. Do you know what? Like I'd say Nonny's up there, but Nonny's not as electrically fast, is he? So yeah. Oh, Sean, yeah. You were playing. You got an assist from a shit shot. Love it. And you won 8-3. Congratulations. Yeah, we're over the great Chelsea depression. That's a good. I might steal that, mate. I might steal that. In fact, I'm gonna write it down just for you. That's a very good one. But yeah, hopefully we are over it now. I think. Do you know what? It was 12 months of pain, wasn't it, that we were experiencing, and I didn't know if we were going to come out of it. Like, obviously, like I backed Pochettino. I do really think he's a great manager. And actually, I think this squad has more quality than people say. But I didn't know whether we were going to be able to get the results when you think we lost against Forest and that sort of thing. So to get another win today is just brilliant. And I'm absolutely chuffed. Yeah, Chris Chilwell is hurt and he is out for a long time, and it's a hamstring, which means that it could be even worse than it is. So yeah, that's very, very scary. And I suppose the only saving grace, right, with that is that you've got Maatsen, who could come on and play as a left back, and you've got Cucurella, who's looking, like a man reborn. And let's be honest, Cole isn't going anywhere. Cole is going to be our left back now, probably for the rest of the season, unless something major happens. Gallagher's tried to turn there and he's done his ankle, which I'm a bit worried about. We've got 7 minutes of injury time here. I'm a bit worried now about Gallagher's slip here. Oh no, it was more impact. He didn't twist it. That's all right. Cucurella has been bad long term. I wouldn't say he's been bad now. I think Cucurella's been very good today. He got a yellow card, but he's been okay. He was at fault probably for the first goal. But I wouldn't say he's been really bad today. I would say he's been pretty good. Pretty good. So I don't know. I think this is probably going to be our defense now for the foreseeable, really, isn't it? I mean, maybe you could argue Chalobah coming back, maybe he ends up playing a right back role potentially. But I mean, Cucurella's been so good. It's gonna have to take someone good to replace him. I mean, Reece is also back soon, isn't he? So we don't need to worry too much about that. Mandy, you've made a very good point there. We do need to stop being so negative about the players. I totally agree, and that's why when I'm talking about the boys now, I am trying to be positive, because actually I think there's not really been many that have let us down in a significant way. I don't actually think anyone has really let us down, do we? Like, I really don't. Oh, yeah, Gusto's back as well. Yeah, good point. Gusto's back. Oh, do you know what? Like, when the squad is fully fit, like, we do have a decent squad. We really, really do. And we're seeing some of the Chelsea boys and girls there in the away end. They're still there, still enjoying it. Be nice to get one more, wouldn't it? It'd be really nice to get one more. I love it. I'm just reading this. He hears Josh and then everyone plays amazing. Yeah. No, this is the thing. Maybe it does give them a kick up the bum when they hear me chatting shit. Sterling was brilliant today. And definitely, like, if we're talking now about my man of the match, Sterling is by far my man of the match now. I really do think that. And yeah, Man United still losing 1-0 at home. I mean, that's not good, is it? That's really not good. And actually, I tell you what, now that we're winning, let's have a look at the league table. So we're going to have to scroll down to see us, fair enough. But we're now in 9th. Only 1 point behind Newcastle for Brian. They do have a game in hand, but let's forget about that. Man United in 13th with 9 points. Wow. That's scary, isn't it? That's really scary. Oh, apparently they've got a goal. Have they? Yeah, they have scored. Who was it? Scotty McTominay has come on and immediately got a goal. Wow. I mean, still 1-1 against Brentford in the form that they're in isn't a good result, is it? Caicedo with another solid performance. Tom, you are so right. Caicedo, good. I like that. Do you know what? Again, so many other fan bases were saying that Caicedo was shit and that he wasn't worth the money. And fair enough, he's maybe he isn't worth the money, because who is worth the money? But he's been brilliant, and he's broken up play. Do you know what, mate? Do you think when he first started, do you reckon it was a fitness thing? Do you reckon that was it? Like he was just waiting to get up to speed because he didn't play that much in pre-season. So yeah, maybe it was one of those fitness issues. But he's been brilliant. Gallagher again playing the full 90, also brilliant. In fact, actually, all of them have played the full 90, haven't they? The midfield is looking cohesive. It's looking really good. It's looking really, really good now. And now this is what I'm worried about, to be honest with you, more than anything, is the competition now. Because like Lavia comes back, Ugachukwu is still there and is really, really good. And then you've got Casadei, Santos. Like, we've got too many midfielders, haven't we? We've got way too... I do worry about that long term, about how we're going to do it. But look, it's a good problem to have. But we're going to have to, we're probably going to have to offload one of them. Maybe it's going to be another loan. I'm really excited for Angelo to come back as well, by the way. He's really, really good. We're just watching Cucurella there dispossessed, but again, he's just been pretty good. It's just been really, really good. So tell me, guys, I might film a little video after this, just doing a little match review. What should I talk about in the match review? Let me know. What do you want me to chat about today? It's starting to gel. I agree, DNA. It's starting to gel. It is looking like one of the stronger midfields. You've got to say that now. Casadei hasn't been playing that much, has he, on loan? Which is a bit of a shame. It's a real shame. He's looking good, but I haven't seen him play that much. I don't think he's been starting every single game. That's the thing. Man United, are they winning now? Oh my God. Are they? That hasn't come up for me. Let me know if they are. Mandy, let me know if they know. Scotty with another goal. Wow. We're coming to the end of it now, aren't we? Has been their superstar. I mean, literally, he came on. Yes, 2-1. Oh my God. He came on at 87 and he scored a 93 and 97. Wow. They've got so lucky, haven't they? And that's annoying because all of the United fans are going to be really bullish now. And do they deserve it, after a result like that? I can't believe they've won. I can't believe that. Maguire with an actual assist. Wow. Who had him in their fancy team, eh? Don't think many people did. I think they needed that to save Ten Hag, to be fair. Just looking at that. Burnley are going for it now, aren't they? That's another corner by the looks of it, yeah. I think overall we've closed off the game very, very well in this. I really do. I'm chuffed at that. Let me know if you're interested in getting a little video out. I might try and get one straight up after this. And that is the final whistle. Chelsea have won 4-0 at Turf Moor. We've actually played so well today. When was the last time we scored 4 goals? It must have been last millennia, because that's how long it's felt to me. I was absolutely chuffed with that. Jackson comes on, gets a goal as well. Bro, you looked good in the first half. Sterling with a man-of-the-match performance. Palmer with a goal, his debut goal. There's so many positives. Disasi looking quality. Cucurella looking good at right back. Colwell looking solid. Sanchez again making saves. All of the midfielders playing the full 90 minutes and looking brilliant. I'm absolutely delighted with that performance. And I think, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, but I do think this is the start of something really, really positive for Chelsea. And fair enough now, we've got a really difficult set of games coming. And let's look at the games very quickly before we leave, because I want to chat to you guys. I want to have a quick chat. Let's look at the games that we've got coming up. Right? We've got, obviously we've got an international break now. Then we've got Arsenal. That's a really, really difficult game. And I don't think anyone is really predicting us to get a win there, although it is at home. So let's see what we think about that. And then you've got Brentford at home. So 2 home games in a row. Brentford, as we've seen today, fair enough, they were winning against Man United, but Man United come back, and Man United are by no means in their free-flowing best in terms of their form. So again, I just don't think I just think we should be beating them. We should be, shouldn't we? We should. I don't know how Man United have won. I really, really don't. I just don't get it at all. But fair play to them. They've got the points. They needed those points. So Brentford next. Then we got Blackburn Rovers in the Carabao Cup, which, again, we should be winning and we should be progressing that. That's the round of 16, which, again, puts it hopefully into the quarters. Then Spurs, which is a really, really tough game. That's also away. And so you think, I'm not sure how many points we're going to get from that. And then City, and then Newcastle, Brighton, then Man United. So poor November is not going to be a good month. It's going to be a really scary month, actually, to be honest with you, the way things are going now. So, yeah, I really, really worry about that. I'm just going to make this now full time on the clock. We'll pause it here. We've got the full time. Beautiful. Now, let me pull up the chat here so I can... Oh, I just messed around with that, sorry. I'm going to pull up the chat here so I can keep chatting to you. Sergey, great chat. Josh, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Great performance. Gallagher never stops running. I totally agree. And do you know what? He's more than just a runner, though, isn't he? Like, he's more than just a runner. It's not fair to just say he's just a gas man that runs around. Like, I don't think that's fair at all. I really, really don't. So fair play to him. And then Sterling and Palmer, man of the match. Come on, give me your perspectives, guys and girls. Give me your perspective. Who was man of the match? Who would you give it to? I think personally that it's going to have to be Sterling. I think Palmer was very good. I really rate him as well. I think he's been brilliant, but I would go Sterling. I really, really do. I thought he was brilliant. What a win. I totally agree. Brilliant performance. And that is brilliant. And we needed that. We should be beating teams like Burnley, though, shouldn't we? Let's be honest. I'd love a point from Arsenal DNA. Yeah, fair enough. I agree as well. I would like a point. Charlie, thank you, Josh. Let's have some more. Yeah, I'd love to do more. Like I say, let's get the... let's make sure we can do the timings. As soon as we've got the timings sorted, we'll do some more. Definitely. We'll definitely do some more. And make sure that you're following me on Instagram and Twitter as well. Instagram probably being the main one, because I will announce all the live streams on there, and I'll tell you when I'm streaming, give you lots of time in advance to do it. And I will also obviously always put it up on YouTube as well, so don't worry about that. Yeah, and then Sadiq saying, what a beautiful game. I agree. Mandy, if we can beat Arsenal and leave, I can leave November happy. Yeah, I mean, if we can beat Arsenal, we are well and truly back, and heads are definitely going to go with that 100%. The only bad performance I'll expect is Man City. In the next weeks is Man City. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, look, Arsenal are very, very good. I mean, they're so, to be honest with you, so many of those teams are good there, aren't they? That's a scary sight indeed. Yena has said, I think that we win against Man United, Brentford, Blackburn, Newcastle, and maybe Brighton. I mean, that would be good, wouldn't it? That would be really, really good. So, I don't know, I do... Is that enough? Should be all right, shouldn't it? Indigo, love you on the Joey Pod. Thank you so much. I love going on the Joey Pod, and he is an absolute legend. And if you can say from me that I think he's a legend, I'll really appreciate it, because what a guy. If things go well, our next month could be the happiest month, I agree. Hussein, you're saying that you still think we have left side problems. I don't know if I agree. Colwell was very good today. Sterling was brilliant, and then Mudryk is also very good. DNA, great chat. Beautiful second half it was, wasn't it? Mandy's saying that Sterling was his man of the match. Archer, you're saying that Palmer. We got Cole was amazing, but got to go Sterling. Agree. Sterling. Yeah, I think we go Sterling. I think that is a team vote. We got to go Sterling. And I love that. Thomas saying best Chelsea live stream. You are too kind, my friend. Thank you so much. Newcastle, Arsenal, City will be very tricky. Imagine if we beat Newcastle. Imagine if we beat them. That is going to be a very tough game, especially with the form that they're in. And then, yeah, we do. I don't know if we own Brighton, Archer. I really don't. And they're going to be well up for that game. And then Fulham 3-1. Willian scored. Well done to Willian. What a player. I loved Willian. I loved him so much. What a result for them to come back as well, because they were 1-0 down, weren't they? I think. What game are you doing on the kickoff from Cam? We are going to be doing the Manchester City versus Arsenal game. We're going to be streaming from 4 o'clock tomorrow. So make sure you're there on the Kickoff YouTube channel. I can't wait for that. Yeah, that's going to be a really, really good game. Really, really good game. What about any other talking points today? Is there anything else that you think I should chat about in this review video? Because I'm going to try and film it straight away now, actually. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to put the desk into standing mode, and then we're going to get on with shooting a video and try and get that up quickly tonight. So we'll see how that goes. I've loved it. I've loved the stream. The scoreboard's worked. The graphics has worked. The mics worked. It's been absolutely brilliant. Before I go, Archer, thoughts on Colwell left back? I was furious about it. I didn't think it was going to work, and now I think Pochettino is a tactical genius, and I'm glad he's playing him there. Thomas is saying Noni to play more and come into form. I don't know how he gets in the team. I really don't know how he gets in the team. But having Nkunku and Reece back would be brilliant. I agree. Totally agree. Well, lads and ladies, I think we're going to call it there. This has been an absolute brilliant stream. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do give us a subscribe. I'm going to try and release a video straight away now to get a video up for you guys to do a little match review. So I hope you enjoy that. And yeah, thank you so much for everyone for joining. I'll see you soon. Make sure you come in and tune in for the kickoff tomorrow. I'll be there with the lads, with Chew Geordie. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Peace. Thank you.